Here we are again. Uh, I was asked by someone to react to another video from Nev. You know the video that the rapper that I reacted recently, and he said to react to Scar's song. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm not sure how many of you know about Nev, but you should definitely check him out because he's a good rapper. And we are about to react to Scars officially, the official video, and see what this is all about.
I'm writing this letter first because I know it's the hardest. Just know that I love you deeply, but I gotta be honest. And it might come between us, but I'ma say it regardless, because there's a lot of wounds on my body that shouldn't be carved in. I know.
Yeah, as the title says, it is about scars, and I think this is him talking about his past.
Everyone's got a scar, but my scars are the largest, and it sucks to know my mom could have stopped all the scarred skin.
My mama could have stopped, but my scars skip.
In 8th grade, when I needed you most, you kicked me out. Threatened emancipation. I was crashing in Frank's house asleep.
Oh, he's talking about his mama, his mother. She kicked him out when he was 8th grade. Wow, I can relate to that. I wasn't I wasn't 100% kicked out, but I was, I mean, my father didn't really say it, but he admitted it when I asked him. And I left my house when I was not 8th grade, but just a few years after. I wasn't an adult anyway. But what I'm seeing here is, I'm not sure if this is a song or just, a nice story.
Been on Halen's couch, skipping school to just smoke weed up till the day ran out. And you wonder why in class all I did was just play around. But that's not on you, that's on me.
Ooh, it takes balls, it takes courage to admit what he just admitted. Like, you kicked me out, and then I was, to survive, I had to do anything. And what I did was I was going to my friends and sleeping on the couch and smoking weed all day, didn't know what to do, didn't have guidance in life because, you kicked me out as a parent. And then you was asking yourself, or you were asking me, why am I doing so bad in school?
But let's talk about Raul back in the 4th grade when I stood about 4 feet. That's when my innocence was stripped away. Grandma had a friend in need. Your house, she insisted he stay. Then one day he said, let's go to the basement, play a video game that he...
Is this going the way I think it's going?
Your house, she insisted he stay. Then one day he was stripped away. Grandma had a friend in need. Your house, she insisted he stay.
So grandma had a friend in need.
Then one day he said, let's go to the basement, play a...
As I can see here from the video as well, it says that friend was a man.
Video game that he touched my junk, beat me.
It did go that way. The grandma's friend asked him to, as a boy, as a kid, to go downstairs in the basement to play a video game, and that man ended up, touching the kid. Wow. That's why this is called Scars. Mate, I don't even want to start thinking about what I could do to someone that touched a kid, and I catch him.
Up and you did shit, so I went and told
or her,
Mrs. Frank. And just like that, 3 years of my life I was in and out of court, talking to...
Hold on. So he said, just like that, 3 years of my life I was in and out of court. Did he murdered that guy?
this jury and that jury about the shit that he forced. But lucky for you, I didn't come out to be a victim that mourned. But this resentment,
I guess you did. And he says, you know, I wasn't that guy to mourn, to complain about it. I just handle it like a man. Well, respect, Nev.
I hold tight will never begin to reform. When I think back, this is why I was acting out at 13. This is
13 years old.
why we didn't live in a happy house. You heard me. I lost respect in an early age, and it's hard to reverse things. That's why I spent the night at Jake's, because their family loved each other. My family just burnt me.
Well, all other families were loving each other, and you as a mother just burnt me.
Mom, what would you do in my position? What if we switched seats and you had to drive all the miles driven? If you wrote a story about my life, would you write it different? I'm kinda scared to think how the fuck you would title this shit.
Facts. If you start judging, like, let's switch shoes for a second and see what you come up with, what you're gonna do, how you're gonna react, how you're gonna title this song, for example.
Am I love his son or he am I violent dickhead? All you had to do is Google this motherfucker and see he's a sex offender.
So he's stating facts about that grandma's friend.
Then maybe this relationship that has gone for shit could have progressed better. But I'm
All you had to do as a mother is check him out, because you asked him to stay in our house, and I was a kid.
not writing this letter to shit on your name and issue. But this anger is killing me, so I need to constrain the issue. Just know I'm working hard on my ability not to blame but forgive you. But to this day I still wake up with nightmares and feel the pain that I lived through.
Yeah, with such scars on your soul, I don't think you can forget them. At least not anytime soon. Wow, this is wild. This is wild. And if he went through all of this, I'm so sorry for him. But also, I'm so glad that he moved on. He went over these things, and he's a good rapper as he is today. Wow.
But I'm trying hard to forgive you.
See, also at the same time, don't dare comparing him with Eminem, for example. Every single person in life has their own struggles. And as you can see, he had some struggles with his mother. As Eminem, yes, but different stories, different people. And Eminem did things like, you know, we all know about his mother in his songs and everything. While Nev is just telling us what happened, telling us he forgive his mother for all of that. As I said, he's having big balls in this. His balls are massive.
Dear Alex, I'm writing this letter second because I don't know how to start it. Just know that I love you greatly, but time has come to be honest.
So he's talking about a girl right now. I'm not sure if he's one of his exes or a sister or something.
And this might push us further apart, but I'ma say it regardless, cause there's a lot of wounds on my body with your name across it. I know everyone's got a scar, but my scars are the largest, and it sucks to know.
I know everybody has scars, but mine are the largest.
My sister's the one that carved all these scars in. When I lived there, you never fucking noticed me. All you did was just blow me off like some fucking sneeze. Complain to mom that I wasn't your cup of tea.
So it was his sister.
I rubbed you the wrong way, like massages below the knees. You walk around like your shit didn't stink, it was potpourri. So ask yourself, if I was Alex and you were Ian, would you want to be close to me?
Wow. So from what I get is He's talking about his older sister. I can't relate to that fully because I have a younger sister, but I guess, well, she didn't want him around.
But that's not on you, that's all on me. But let's talk about the house on She-Wall.
Again, he says it's not on you, it's on me. He admits another thing that went wrong, went south, and he's taking full responsibility.
When Mom and I were just arguing. Mom caught me with triple C's, which is none of your fucking business. But Alex, the sassy princess, had to give her opinion. You said something like, no wonder you're a failure, duh. I was already mad, but that right there really just gassed me up.
Yeah, it takes you so bad to the ground when even your sister, which is supposed to be in your team, doesn't matter if it's sister or brother, but they're supposed to be in your team as a child as well. Doesn't matter if your sister, in his case, is older, she still has to be in your team and has to teach you things that you don't know yet.
So I turned to you, cleared my throat, then I called you a nasty slut. Then seconds later, you and I was scrapping, throwing hands and such. Caden was freaking out. Mom tried to pull me off you. I saw red, my only thought was put Alex in the hospital.
Ooh. She got him so mad that he jumped her.
Wow. My mindset was tainted from how you both would belittle me, but I can't believe I stooped to your level to put hands on my sibling. And just like that, little Miss Alex is in the clear. Well, I'm getting castrated for how my actions appeared.
Mate, this is dark. This is a dark story. And he had to go through all that.
Taylor died that summer, and now this, plus triple C's, how did I let this happen right here? So I moved to Washington for some space and a sober mind. Then you posted on Facebook how I moved away and how you were so surprised. When I read it, I was so fucking pissed reading comments like Alex is so polite. And to this day, I always wonder, was it sincere? Was it all for the fucking likes?
See, that's why the media and the internet changes us, makes us different that we really normally are, especially towards other people. And right away he saw through all the bullshit that he wrote about, because she knew her and he was one of the protagonists of that story that she wrote, and he knows it wasn't like she wrote it.
But look, I'm not writing this letter to shit on your name and issue, but this anger is killing me, so I need to constrain the issue.
I'm not writing this so I can, make you to be responsible, to make this as your responsibility, to put the blame on you. I'm just writing this so I can go over it easier. That's therapy. Now, I always said music is my therapy as well.
No, I'm working hard on my ability not to blame but forgive you. But to this day, when I think about us, I don't know who should forgive who.
Mate, anyway, if you got here and you said all of these things, you are a great person, honestly.
But I'm trying hard to forgive you. I'm working hard to forgive myself.
Yeah, it's...
Raul, I'm writing this letter third because I think it's the harshest. Just know that I fucking hate you for all the shit that I tarnished.
Oh shit. This is the guy from... I mean, his friend. He was sleeping on his couch.
And you can apologize, but it doesn't matter regardless, because everyone makes mistakes, but your mistakes are my largest wounds.
Ooh. And what I'm hearing now is he's talking this from jail.
And I hate to think that you felt joy when you cut these scars in with your carving tools. Back when I sat on that trial stand with anxiety, and lawyers would ask me questions like, what'd he do to you privately? I was trying so fucking hard not to cry, but my eyes would leak. Not because of my fear, but because the pain inside of me. On the trial stand, my mind was racing.
Hold on. Am I mistaken, or Raul is grandma's friend who touched him? And now he's talking about when they were in
The
court.
jury could see my tires spin. I told myself your name wouldn't stick to me like some dry lint. So I balled my fist, built the courage to look at you, and my thoughts became profound and so violent. I thought about car batteries latched to electric wires.
I thought of so many ways I could kill you.
Separate heated pliers I would love to apply against your stumpy body and watch fire burn every inch of your disgustingly vile skin, and sit back and watch you feel the wrath that you put my entire body in.
Mate, honestly, I can feel the pain through his words. Honestly, it's just, yeah, he really went through all of this. Wow. That's why you shouldn't judge people when you see them. If someone makes a mistake, yes, that's because we all are human, and human beings are prone to make mistakes. Don't judge. Try and help them. Well, at least if they need to, or they ask you for help. If not, just move along. Close your eyes, look the other way, and just move on. Don't judge, because you never know what I was in a million years. I couldn't think of what he said until this point. Looking at his face, I couldn't say that. I couldn't tell that he went through all of this. So you never know. You know what they say? Don't judge a book by its cover.
And when you cry to stop and wanted to call it quits, I smear salt in the wounds and make you fucking cry again. You deserve to see hell on earth like inmates in Auschwitz. Cause from where I'm standing, prison's not a great enough consequence. But I'm done letting you haunt me stiff. It's time to change the song of my life, but broken records are hard to skip. Scars are impossible to ignore, but call me a jockey, cause I'm learning to harness it.
Buzz.
A couple days ago, I wanted to visit you. Get my answers, even if the questions were difficult. Like math papers, which is irony, cause nothing's adding up when I think of you. If
That scene right there makes me angry.
If I add up the time you took and subtract the feelings, multiply the tension in my heart and divide the secrets, I'm left with an equation that doesn't equal the answer needed. I'm left with a time gap and a fraction of my life you took. But this led us to exact revenge for anyone that doesn't have a voice or lacks a friend. People like Raul, fucking scum. They don't get to take your passion and livelihood. They don't.
Yes. I have no words.
Don't get to distract your goals or manage what might be good. That motherfucker used to bruise me, bite me, sexually abuse me.
Bruise me, fight me, sexually abuse me.
Bite me on my neck with a fucking tight squeeze, but he doesn't get to damage my childhood.
Respect, man. Honestly, respect.
And he never will. So Raul, I'm writing this letter to shit on your name and dish you. Cause you fucked with the wrong kid, so forget about constraining the issue. Just know that I always blame you and never fucking forgive you. And I hope that you rot in jail, then rot in hell, and Satan's the one that kills you, you motherfucker.
You don't get that pleasure for me to kill you, but Satan will. Mate, I'm not sure I would have done the same, honestly. It's just I think I would have get my revenge in this life.
I hate to think that there's kids out there that witness the shit I have, that fell victim to abuse and see nothing to bypass. Well, I promise what you endure doesn't label you. The devil comes in numerous forms, more than redskin, pitchforks, hooves, and horns. He comes as pedophiles.
Facts.
And abusive trials that you endure, but that won't break you. I'm not writing this letter for attention. I wrote it for one kid. If I could save you, if I could be the voice that you never had to speak, I would talk for 1,000 hours until you found your peace, until your story was
Mate, I get goosebumps, mate. All down my legs. Ow. Mate, I only think about so much respect I have for this guy. So he said, I don't do this. I didn't make this video to get attention, to get, to get famous. I made it so I can help at least one kid who sees this and he's going through the same shit I went through, to know, to help him know he's not alone, and maybe he could, reach out and ask for help to anyone else, to the police, to me. I mean, I'm talking from Nev's perspective, to reach out and help, ask for help from anyone, so people could save at least one kid from the hell that they are going through. Man, Anthony, thank you for asking me to see this, to react to this.
Finally heard, and you could drop the anger and finally feel relief. Man, that would be peace to me.
I would be just peaceful. I'll reach my peace, my inner peace, because I would knew I saved at least one kid. This got me mute. I'm speechless. Respect, Nev, from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, respect for you. And I'm so sorry for everything that happened to you. But again, I'm grateful you taught us this and you told us what you went through. And again, all respect. For you guys, please check him out. Like I said, he deserves way better than he has right now. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.